look at how nice of a job Harley does for your forward controls. Kind of pisses me off. It's been like that forever. I mean, it works.
You can see how I waved him up. Make sure you can get around the little constructions. People work together, you know. That's all you got to do out there at the traffic. Have a happy time. He was cool. Waved at me. Left me room there in case I wanted to get out and get in front of him, I assume. But I was going left.
Hey, dude was cool, man. He worked together in those traffic situations and waved to each other and communicate and, you know, barter ways to them like, hey, go ahead. And they're like, hey, yeah, man, thanks, appreciate that. Because a lot of times people are just a prick out here. How do I know that? You spot it, you got it. Have you been a prick? Yeah, I have too. Well, depends upon the shape you're in, your spiritual, mental fortitude, your perception for the day, your gratitude. Can you sow what you want to reap? Yeah. I want to sow some good seed today. Say it ain't so. It is so. I'm sowing. Feels good to give out and to be good, but if you're hurting from past things or just not in a good mood, or it's kind of an indicator of how you react to stuff in general. And I react a little bit, I've noticed, like I'm impatient quick and this and that sometimes, and that really says what's going on, you know, helps me. I know what condition my condition is in. Yeah, little tools you can pick up and use to help yourself or help your fellow man out with. A little wave to the lady trying to get across. Yeah, you know, like I noticed yesterday, I had smiles going on in my insides and my face, and I did some grocery shopping and I was happy and came out to the parking lot, walked out the door, and I brought my smile with me, my inner smile, and the lady walked by me, pick up, and she had a, you know, regular face, and then she saw me, and I was waving to her and smiling, and she was waving back and smiling and giving the nod, and, you know, like, hey, have a good day, be happy. Those are little affirmations that help me out and makes you feel like a better human being, because a lot of times we criticize ourselves or don't feel so worthy because of circumstances in our lives, or how about a feeling or an emotion, letting it run wild, like woe is me, and self-pity, and can't believe, you know, like this happened to me or that, you know, like say like my AC, man, I could let that really down me in the dirt. I got no money left. I'm paying the AC man, giving him all my money. I got nothing left. That's just how it works. How it works. Honesty, that's what they taught me. Honesty, H, how. O, open-mindedness. W, willingness. They're all, those are 3 tools I can start to practice and apply in every area of my life. And you start to heal, you start to have that feel good that you're looking for, instead of trying to drown it out with buying things or using and abusing things or manipulating others to try to get you into a better place, or talking bad about somebody else so you feel better about yourself. You know, those are all the old ways that I have found that make me feel like crap, and I suffer from it still. But I get lots of relief. I get love, patience, and tolerance. I get forgiveness because I got a higher power in my life, a power greater than myself, what I choose to call God. Yeah. If you know where those slogans came from, you know what I know. You know what I'm knowing. Yeah, it's a simple process, but you gotta be one of those. Gotta be excited about it and willing to do some things to make the changes. Yeah. It will make you feel better. You'll still have problems. You'll still confront millions of things. But the way you perceive them, how you deal with them, will change a whole lot. Now I don't have a bunch of guilt and shame running behind feelings and emotions from things I've done or misperceived, and I feel bad. I don't want to feel bad today. So don't make anybody else feel bad if you can avoid it. Maybe they need it. They shouldn't have to feel bad like you. We wouldn't have to feel bad. Think about that. Sometimes we need a little relief. Like an oopsie. Oopsie! Oh, whew! I'll be glad when they get that fixed. You gotta hit that hard all the time. Keep an eye out in the rear. Do we got lights on? Yep. It's helpful. Try not to be by the semi when I can. The alligators that can fly off are more treacherous than anything. They got high pressure in them. 80 pounds, who knows? 70, they're up there a ways. When that blows, like a little bomb, I'm set up for, yeah, getting a flapper over here. He's a weaver, not too bad. I want to get by him though. I'm doing a tire inspection. Doing a mid-trip. I'm doing a mid-trip right in the middle of everything. He's a private owner, probably an owner-operator, because look at that old truck. It looks beautiful. Upstaging. Very nice. It's nice. Yeah, beautiful truck. Beautiful truck. Watch for people entering the highway. Here! Move right over. Hey, as soon as I said it, there it came. Like I knew. Keep your awareness out here on these motorcycles. It's pretty detrimental to your survival. Are the motovlogs distracting to you? No. They can be. My auto awareness, whatever I want to call it. I try not to speak from my ego. So, if I'm focusing, looking left and right, I'm always thinking, and maybe not thinking what I'm talking about, just talking out of habit. And I'll be looking, and I'll just start getting more quiet. You'll know. And I'll even excuse myself. Say, I gotta watch for a minute. Hang on. And I'll do my thing, and then I'll get back to probably talking. But it helps me. It helps me because in my motovlogs, I try to help others who may have never seen the motovlog, or even you who have seen it 100 times, or 50 times, or actually 2 times. You'll remember, possibly, to, hey, when I get out there, I'm riding my motorcycle, I better not be dilly-dallying around and have my head up in the clouds, or be thinking about what I'm going to do today or tomorrow, or a past experience or something, or fantasizing out here about what you want to do. Your fantasy should be staying alive and being a survivalist out here, motorcycle, thinking, you know, scenarios. What's that trailer gonna do up ahead? I don't know. It doesn't look like there's nothing on it. Possibly could be. What if there were chains up there, right? I'm thinking about that. And they didn't have the chains chained down. They were just laying up there. Probably wouldn't go nowhere. But you know what I'm saying? You know, a strap, anything. These workers, what are they doing? Sometimes they're spraying water all up along here. And then there'll be water up here on the side of the road. Hey, I don't know. Just be thinking about what's going on. They come in and out of here all the time too, so. And while you're doing that, you keep an eye on the old mirror over here and check that rear view all the time. You look away for 3.5 seconds, you'll have somebody so close to your hind end and you'll be like, they came out of nowhere. I have no idea. Yeah, because your ego thinks it had it handled earlier 3.5 seconds ago, but it missed something. And it came out of nowhere, like, oh, I didn't know that. You don't have that luxury of, oh, I didn't know that. You better know that. You lower your risk of survival down here riding your super cool motorcycle to work. It won't be so super cool when it's all busted up, and so are you. Look at that, that's a hot shot trailer, yeah? Is that what that is? Sterling would know. If not, it could be used for hot shotting. You can hot shot with or without a CDL, it just depends upon how much pounds. Watch this guy gonna pull out. Just depends on how much weight you have. Don't quote me on it. I just think that's how it works, if I remember right. Yeah, don't eat that ass end of the trailer, Dean. Cut you in half. And look for people behind me too. They hit me, look what I get squished into, a frickin' hot butter knife up there, because that's what it'll act like. Smashed me in half. Didn't cut me in half, smashed me in half. That's what the hot butter knife does. Look at all the cars there. You know, that'll help flood all this up here when I need to go.
Yeah, so I called that one right on the money. This was later that day, and that was the exact spot. It's like that every day. So, there it is.
Home. All this will be completely packed all the way down this road on that side over there. Sometimes it's wrapped around that way because I'm going to take a left up here to go to work. You've seen it 100 times if you've watched my videos. I know Recycled Hooligan watches them. And who else? Yeah, I gotta think about it. The Frogzilla, they'll go through and tell you a few parts of the story as you go through there. Some do a real complete, thorough job. You should get a grade for that. Motobomb gives the Frogzilla and Recycled Hooligan an A+ for commenting. I don't always get a chance to watch everybody's videos and watch them all the way through, so I get it, man. It is not a thing. Sometimes I have to just give the thumbs and a heart and a smile and say, hey, I was here, but I didn't, you know, I didn't have time. Got work, I got life, I got things on my mind. Sometimes I just don't want to do it, you know. That's honest. You'll get that from me once in a while if I'm being honest. So you got to figure that out. I don't know, is he being honest? Well, not much you can do if I am or if I'm not. But just know, I love you all. I love all the subbers. I love all the friends. I love my peeps in the community. And yeah. You know what I was doing there? I was going, look at that distraction up there, trying to make me have an accident, look off to the side, run into somebody's car. So you're up there all modeling on the freaking top of the hood, waiting you to lay back, flick your hair. I love it. That's us. I've been known to cause a wreck or two. Oh, that's too funny. It's a beautiful day out. I was, yeah, it said 35% rain, but not till like, what, 6 or 7?
Yeah.
So, I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. And the guy was saying about my compressor, probably what burned it out, because when it goes from heat to air to heat to air, if that didn't switch over, and I was calling for heat after having all the air last summer, it didn't switch, burns out your compressor. I'm like, well, shouldn't they have a safety switch that says, hey, we're not getting what we're supposed to, let's shut down, before we ruin a $2,000-$3,000 item? Hello. Is the tech that low? You know, well,
Yeah, it's money, right?
gotta be money. It's like, I'm not putting, what do you call it? I'm not putting distilled water in your ink. It look good when you leave, but it's gonna fade real quick. You need to come back and pay me again. You know? We don't do that shit. They shouldn't either. I'm ranting. Am I ranting? It's fun to rant. Rant with your friends, man. Whew.